So today workout of the day, split into 3 rounds, cardio, legs, and just finish off with some upper body strength. So as you can see, 5 kilometers to start off with. Trying to keep a 4:30 minute per kilometer pace. That should be fine doing that. I always like to start off my workouts with a bit of cardio. Get the heart going. Make sure you get a proper warm up in if you're going at that pace. Round 2, then some legs exercises, box jumps, step ups with dumbbells, goblet squats, and single arm deadlifts, dumbbell single arm deadlifts. Then round 3, then it's just all upper body, muscle up, chin ups, weighted pull ups, self failure. Just 4 rounds of that, and yeah, should take about probably just a little over an hour and 20 maybe. It's a good day out today, so should be fun. Let's get it. Just finished the first round of the workout. 5 kilometers in a 4:30 minute per kilometer. It was a good pace. Been a while since I've done such a quick pace, short distance run, but yeah, it was good. Round 1 is out of the way. Now into some kind of functional leg exercises. It's round 2, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna do round 2 of our 3-stage workout today. It's just some leg exercises. We'll start off with some box jumps, 20 reps, then into some step ups, 10 legs on each side, and then goblet squats, set of 20 goblet squats, and then finish off with some single arm deadlifts. Good thing about this workout, you can take it at your own pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, depending on how tired you are from the first stage. So usually give myself about 10 minutes after my run, 8 to 10 minutes before I start the next stage. So alright, here we go. Get some dumbbells. Usually, you can give yourself a 30 seconds to a minute break if you want, but if you're like me, you just want to get it out of the way, get it done. You just grab the dumbbells and whatever weight you have and go straight on to the next exercise.
The good thing about the step up is that because we're in the quarantine, if you haven't got any weights, you can still perform this exercise pretty effectively. Obviously, you're just going to try and be a little bit more explosive, really try and propel yourself up when you're stepping up. But if you don't have any dumbbells, you could always use books or liters of milk or anything really that you can hold on 2 arms or any sort of weight, and it'll have the kind of same effect as the dumbbells do. And if you've got dumbbells, by all means use the dumbbells to just add a bit of extra difficulty to the challenge. As you can see, I'm also using an unstable bench from the step ups. That's because for an exercise like this, which isn't timed, I always like to focus on my form. An unstable bench, you really need to focus on your leg placement, and you also work your control at the same time. So it's a great way to add an extra bit of difficulty to the exercise, especially when it's not timed.
Those are always a little tougher than they look. Got this some dumbbell goblet squats. Nice leg exercise to do when you're a little fatigued, so dumbbell helps you stabilize yourself, and then you can just rip it out. 20 reps. Yeah, it's a good day to be working on today. Nice and warm in here and good environment. Should probably put some music on, but it's no hassle. Oh, feel that one. I always, sometimes I do an extra rep because the first rep is always like, kind of like a setup rep. So if you count to 21, that's because I usually do an extra rep. I don't usually count the first rep. Yeah, single arm. Stiff deadlift now and then. Yeah, that'll be round 1 done. We got 5 rounds of that, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. You're always going to notice a little bit of an imbalance in one leg, or that one leg is stronger than the other. That's quite normal. Like, I played soccer for a lot of years, so my balance leg, which is my left leg, awful lot stronger when it comes to stabilizing exercises. So my right leg, always a little bit strong, but stability kind of needs to be improved. So that's kind of an area to work on. But yeah, that's basically first round done, and 5 rounds of that, and yeah, take another 5-minute break and straight on to round 3. So round 3, after doing 5 rounds for round 2, 5-minute break and then straight on to some upper body strength. So we're going to do muscle ups to failures, chin ups to failures, and then weight up pull ups to failure. And again, this is a great one because you can go as fast and slow as you want, really. You know, you can take as long as a break to recover from one exercise to the next, depending on what it is you're working for. You know, if you're working on a bit of muscle endurance, then you can take shorter breaks. But if you're working on kind of building kind of strength, maximum strength, then I'll take a longer break so that you're able to really put in nice extra work on those muscle ups and weight up pull ups. I'll just get some wraps and then we'll be good to go. So I can find my wraps. I got them. These bare copal wraps save my fingers. Really bad calluses, so these do the job. It used to take me ages to put these on when I first got them. Oh, tired. Heart rate's finally come down after about half an hour after my run. It's always the case when you do a run like a kind of high threshold run like that, or kind of high tempo run. It always takes a while for your heart rate to come right back down. I usually like to keep my heart rate a little bit up, especially when I'm doing kind of strength exercises anyways. I feel like I just work harder. Muscle ups are always challenging. I remember I trained for about 2 years and never really like practiced them properly, and I decided to start practicing Monday. Couldn't get them at all, and I just stopped. And then one of the days I just decided to do a running one, and really bad technique, kind of kipping the elbows and whatnot. But after that, then just started practicing them, and that's literally all it is. Like, you just practice them every. Start off with doing one, get down, try another one, practice your technique, and then string maybe 2 or 3 together, get down. Different exercises you can do as well to help you. Assisted muscle up, high assisted pull-ups, high pull-ups. Stuff like that will really help, and just kind of getting the technique and the strength for it. My technique is still a little off, so I still need to improve it, but I'm happy with it for the moment. Alright, chin-ups. I used to only do chin-ups when I started, and now, for some reason, I don't know if it's after doing so many pull-ups, but I find chin-ups just very, very uncomfortable. But need to check them in the program, so we're doing them. Take a bit of a break before I do these weighted pull-ups. Weighted pull-ups are a great way to kind of feel like you kind of got to that max rep with your normal pull-ups. They're a great way to just add an extra challenge to your pull-ups, and yeah, you can do different variations with them. I mean, there's loads of different variations of pull-ups you can do before you start adding some weights, but especially in a workout like this, which is, you know, not really kind of high load, I like to kind of add weighted pull-ups there just for an extra bit of load. I mean, bodyweight exercises are great in general anyways, especially during the quarantine. Like, you know, you're at home, so you don't really have access to a lot of stuff, but you always get a bag, fill it up with household items, stick in a few pillows, and yeah, that's basically your weighted vest, like, so that's what I'd recommend.
Also, if you haven't got a pull-up bar at home, there's loads of variations of push-ups that you can do. I actually have a video on push-up variations depending on what level you're at, which is going to be in the link below. But yeah, push-up variations are great to add to a workout like this, so if you haven't got a pull-up bar, and basically work similar muscle groups, and a great way for a great upper body exercise as well.
And that's pretty much it. 3 more rounds of that, and that's our workout of the day done. About an hour and 20. Great way to start the day. If you're bored at home doing nothing during quarantine, let's get out. Yeah, string 3 rounds together like this. Take as long as you want, you know. It's all about having fun while you're doing that as well, and feeling healthy. So the good thing about today's workout is, you know, it's split up into 3 rounds, First on cardio is really just kind of get your heart rate up, depending on what you're working on. I'm kind of working on getting my run times down and running technique and whatnot. So I always like to do my cardio first, and the rest of the stuff, the strength stuff, comes in later. But yeah, round 2 and round 3, the good thing is you could always, if you find it kind of boring just doing the same thing round after round, you could always do a set around round 2 and then a set around 3, and to kind of mix it up in there. I do that sometimes as well if I find I'm getting, you know, a little bored, or just to kind of mix things up. So that's always a way to kind of add an extra bit of fun to the workout. So, but yeah, that's how I usually program my workouts: lower body, upper body, sometimes a full body workout. Most of the time, nearly all the time, there's an element of kind of high intensity or high cardio workout in there. Anything from 20 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on what I'm working on. So, especially during the quarantine, now that, you know, you're sitting around the house for all the time. So when I do my workouts, I do try and kind of do a high intensity kind of exercises, just to burn that little extra, you know, get the heart going a little harder than usual. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I obviously do, and there'll be more videos to come